Have you ever noticed how people in the United States often seem stressed, tired, and overwhelmed, despite living in one of the richest and most advanced countries in the world? Meanwhile, in many European countries, people seem calmer, more relaxed, and more satisfied with life, even though they may earn less on average. This is a paradox that surprises a lot of people because we assume that more money should mean more happiness. But the real world doesn't always work that way. Today, we're going to explore why that is. We often hear that America is one of the richest countries in the world. The United States has higher average incomes, bigger houses, more cars, and more consumer choices than most European countries. So, logically, you might think Americans would also be among the happiest people on Earth. But when we look at global surveys, something surprising appears. People in many European countries, like Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, the Netherlands, and even Germany, report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction than people in the United States, even though the average American earns more money. So what's going on here? How can people who earn less still feel happier? Let's explore this step by step. 1. The difference between income and quality of life. Before we get into the cultural side, we have to look at something basic. Not all income is equal, and not all expenses are equal. Money can improve life, up to a point. If you don't have enough, money reduces stress. You can pay rent, buy groceries, get healthcare, and support your family. But once basic needs are met, more money doesn't automatically mean more happiness. In many European countries, the system supports quality of life in a way that the American system often does not. Europeans may earn less on paper, but they receive many things that Americans must pay for themselves: affordable or free health care, free or low-cost university education, strong public transportation, guaranteed vacation days, paid parental leave, more job security, affordable childcare. So, the European doesn't need to make as much money because their life is less financially stressful. Meanwhile, in the US, even people with good jobs often live with high medical bills, high student loans, expensive housing, costly childcare, limited vacation time. This means stress levels are significantly higher. 2. Work culture, productivity versus balance. Now, let's move to something deeper: how people relate to work. In the US, work is often strongly linked to identity. People are encouraged to hustle, be productive, and constantly push for success. The American dream says that if you work hard enough, you can achieve anything. While this can inspire achievement, it can also lead to burnout, overworking, lack of time for family and friendships. Many Americans don't take vacations even when they're allowed to. Some feel guilty for resting. In Europe, the culture is more focused on work-life balance. For example, France guarantees at least 5 weeks of paid vacation. Germany limits Sunday work and encourages free time. Scandinavia focuses on shorter workdays and flexibility. So even if an American makes more money, they often have less time to enjoy life. 3. Social safety nets create a feeling of security. Next, let's talk about something that is often invisible but felt constantly: security. In many European countries, you can go to the hospital, receive quality care, and not worry about being thousands of dollars in debt. In the US, medical debt is one of the leading causes of bankruptcy. Even with insurance, people are afraid of the emergency room. This creates a psychological environment of constant pressure and insecurity. Happiness is strongly connected to security, and in that area, Europe generally provides more. 4. Community versus individualism. Now let's look at something cultural and emotional: connection. The US values individualism. Europe values community. Europe encourages public parks, shared spaces, slow social time, meals together, These things create bonding, and bonding creates happiness. 5. Expectations versus reality. Finally, we look at mindset. In the US, people are told, you must chase success. In Europe, people are told, life should be lived. One culture emphasizes achievement, the other emphasizes contentment. Conclusion. So now, let's bring everything together. Europeans might earn less, but they often live more. They enjoy more time, more security, more community, more balance. Meanwhile, Americans often work more, stress more, spend more, expect more. Sometimes, the pursuit of success replaces the experience of life. If you found this breakdown interesting, consider sharing this video with someone who might relate. And if you'd like to see more content about culture, society, and the human side of economics, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And remember, happiness isn't just built by how much you earn, but by how you live.